Thank you.
What do you think of Africa?
Africa is beautiful. I know Jamaica, now I know Africa, and you know, there's a great amount of potential here in Africa.
Thank you, sir.
And I really, if I wanted to make a voice go out to many people,
yes,
is that there's so many opportunities here for persons to start business and conduct business here.
You know, you believe in Africa too much, and I love it.
Yeah, we have to. If we don't believe in ourselves, who's going to believe in us?
Thank you.
I don't follow what mass media says about individuals. Being on the ground and seeing things and seeing people, you understand what it is. You can't follow what people say as or view you as.
Yes.
You have to come and meet the people, you know, right away and shake their hands, see them, talk to them. What are your challenges? What are your experiences? And we grow from there.
It's a restaurant and you have other rooms that people would come and stay.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is the place where kids can come and play.
Exactly, and we're starting to do some pool parties.
It's Africa. We're in Africa, bro.
We named it Sorrel.
So what about the food?
The food now, let me tell you something. The food, let me tell you, it's like eating in Jamaica.
So your wife, she's Zimbabwean?
Yes, my wife is from Zimbabwe.
And you are Jamaican?
Yes, so that's funny. You're trying to figure out how that came about, right?
Well, yeah.
So my wife was living in Russia.
Okay.
And living and working there, and I was doing some work in Russia as well too. We met through a mutual friend, and one thing led to another, and 12 years ago she took me to Zim.
Oh, that's 12 years ago?
Yeah, 12 years ago.
Wow.
And I've been going back and forth from Zim to New York, Jamaica, these places, and we really wanted to do something nice here in Zim that represents our culture, the connection between Zim and Jamaica.
Bob Marley came here in Zimbabwe.
Yes.
He's sort of like the bridge between Jamaica and Zimbabwe.
Yes.
And here you have a business, I mean a restaurant, a 5-star restaurant here in Avondale.
Thank you.
It's amazing. I never expected that something like this would happen, but when I'm here, it's different.
Wow. The plan was really to make people close their eyes and feel like they had been transported to Jamaica.
Okay.
You know, Zim is a landlocked country, so
exactly
you don't have the beaches. However, the culture, the people, our goals, our mindsets, the things that we experience are all the same.
Exactly.
So I always believe that we celebrate more of our similarities than our differences.
Oh, okay.
And that's what this place was to create a place where people can come and understand each other's culture.
Oh, that's good.
And see how similar it is.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, so that's what it's all
So
about.
you decided to do this in Zimbabwe?
Yes.
Was it not a hard decision? I mean,
I don't think it was that hard of a decision.
Oh, okay.
You know, I have business in New York and New Jersey, and I've been doing business there for some time.
Okay.
But I really believe also in supporting our native cultures here and people here, and persons that have the same challenges that we have abroad that are here. And I think this is a time for Zim to really do some nice things, and I see a lot of nice things going on here.
Wow,
so it wasn't a hard decision, quite honestly.
What are the challenges that you've faced so far in terms of doing business in Zimbabwe?
Well, one of the challenges we had at first was just the location.
Okay, yeah.
And so once we conquered that, the other things were not quite so hard.
Okay.
Many of the product that we produce here is a product that we bring from Jamaica. All of our herbs, our spices, our chef, our liquors, they're all imported from Jamaica because we have to have authentic Jamaican food.
Exactly.
Right? And so that's what we're really about, you know. The concept, as we go through the premises, you'll see that we want to see, taste, hear Jamaica. So, and that's what this is all about. We're starting to do some pool parties.
Oh, wow.
So we have some guests that will come and hang out in the pool, have some drinks.
I'm pretty sure that during the night this place would look good.
Yes, we try to create a nice ambience with lighting and music. This area is our fire pit area, And this is where a person just come, have a drink, ease back. In the months where it gets a little cooler, we turn on the fire pits and allow people to just, there's a great amount of potential here in Africa.
Thank you, sir.
And I really, if I wanted to make a voice go out to many people,
yes,
is that there's so many opportunities here for persons to start business and conduct business here.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just the best weather, the best terrain.
Yeah.
It has the youngest population of people on the planet, all young, bright people that are willing to spearhead a lot of the technology and the real estate and many other markets that can drive some business. So I needed to be here.
What do you think that we have to do as young people in Africa to make things better in this continent?
I think we need to continue to have these kind of conversations.
Thank you.
I think we need to let people know that they have the power to do things.
Wow.
And let your mind wander into whatever you want to do, and just start a business, start doing something that you enjoy doing.
Thank you.
It might be simple. It doesn't have to be a big something.
Thank you.
But just little by little you establish yourself and you get a feel for what you want to do.
People want to start big.
Yeah.
You are a businessman, you have other businesses in America.
Yeah. My advice is to really hone their skills, think about what they do well, because we all have talents inside and we all possess things, and we need to exploit those things. We need to work on those things and make people pay for those skills and those things that are services that we provide for them. And it's all about trial and error, because you might try 5-6 times and fall down, but you get up and you try again and you refocus and you're fine. You're fine. We created a virtual wall here because part of it is seeing Jamaica.
Thank you. I mean, this is not what we have here in Zimbabwe. It's a landlocked country.
Yeah, exactly. So you kind of get a little background into what Jamaica is all about. And it kind of connects your people through food, taste, hear, smell, and sight. Yeah.
What would you say or encourage people to adapt from Jamaica?
We have a drive. Jamaicans have a drive. We don't like to hear the word no. If you tell us no, it's like we try even harder.
Yeah.
We focus even stronger.
And
we learn a lot about other cultures, and we infuse who we are into everything we do. But let me show you upstairs as well.
Okay.
Too.
Okay.
So this is where we conduct our business, or persons that are visiting the premises from overseas. They stay here, they do their work here. They have a private server that serves them from up here.
Oh my God! So this whole thing is international.
Yes, it was planned because I do a lot of business overseas. It was planned that those who would like to come to Africa and do some business, people that are also doing business here, we would have a place that we can conduct our business.
It's amazing. You believe in Africa too much, and I love it.
Yeah, we have to. If we don't believe in ourselves, who's going to believe in us?
Thank you.
We have to believe. Some of the brightest people I've met is on the continent.
Wow.
And, coming from Jamaica, let me tell you, Jamaica has wonderful people.
Yes.
Good character. I don't follow what mass media says about individuals. Being on the ground and seeing things and seeing people, you understand what it is. You can't follow what people say as or view you as.
Yes.
You have to come and meet the people, right away and shake their hands, see them, talk to them. What are your challenges? What are your experiences? And we grow from there.
It's amazing.
You understand? That's what it's all about.
I interviewed a couple from Jamaica, a person like a Zimbabwean man who married a Jamaican woman. It's called the Megabush family.
Yes.
I interviewed them yesterday.
Yes.
The woman, she invested a lot of time and energy to learn our culture.
Yeah. Listen, Jamaica have so much culture, man.
Yeah.
Listen, for what you would consider to be a small island in relation to other places, you'll find Jamaicans in every part of the world.
I'm really happy that you're saying that. most of Africans, to be honest, they are really abandoning their culture.
Yeah.
And they're trying by all means to adapt to the Western culture.
Yeah.
You coming from Jamaica, what's your message to Africans?
You know, I don't think anyone should ever forget their culture.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say one part of the world is better than the other part of the world. I don't drive politics and I don't get involved in that type of thing.
Yeah.
But you have to embrace what you know and what you see and what you feel. And you have to, you know, if this was a table with everyone sitting at the table and you possess a chair here,
yes,
don't let the chair be empty.
Wow.
This chair should be present with all of your experiences, your culture, and everything that you provide. So you provide something to everyone sitting around the table. And that's what Africa and Jamaica and other countries should be, and other places should be. We should never allow persons to dictate who and what we are.
Wow.
And how we communicate. And how, you know, the way we communicate might be totally different from the way someone else communicates.
Yes.
But it's our way of communicating.
Wow.
And that's okay.
It's amazing.
You understand? And it's fine to be who we are in our skin and how we do things. And that should never be undermined. Really.
You are one very inspiring man.
Yeah,
I mean, we are learning a lot from you.
And I'm learning every day too. I'm learning a lot as well too. So here we have some of our facilities. They're set up like suites. Someone's in there now.
I mean, it's really different. Like your restaurant is really different.
Thank you.
You know, to have rooms in a restaurant where people can come and do such things.
Yeah, you have to, you know, one of the hardest things when you visit a place is you're thinking of, where am I going to stay?
Yes.
Who's going to carry me to my place of business? When do I close up my work? I do most of my work at night, you know?
Yes.
Sometimes 11, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm doing my work.
Wow.
I want to be able to be up doing my work and still feel comfortable in my environment and do what I need to do.
So is the business going to go international in terms of you going to other places?
Yeah, we're going to create more. This is just a start. We're going to create more.
I love it.
And we're going to incorporate technology. We embrace technology. I do technology as well. And we're going to try to bring our international product. That's what it's really about. You know, to do business, many people think you have to have, you know, a large building, vehicles, furniture. No, your business resides in your head. Your intellectual property is your business. And when you have that, and you know you have something that is valuable to others, you don't have to have a lot of assets to make it happen.
Wow.
You don't.
We're learning.
Just stay true to what you know works.
Yes.
And tweak and work on things. You know, with people that have drive, most of them don't sleep at night, you know. They're thinking about, what is my next day going to look like? Some people would think that when you work for someone, you work harder.
Yeah.
But no, when you're working for yourself, you're working harder because you're your own boss. But it's not just being a boss, but it's the responsibility of producing the product which you're selling.
Wow.
You have to take ownership and responsibility for that.
I pray that the people that are going to watch this video, they're going to be motivated and gain exposure.
Yeah.
This is so powerful.
A lot, man. I wish people would really. I have 16 individuals joining me here next month. Next month. From overseas.
From overseas.
Yes.
That's the thing. That's the thing that I'm happy about. Like you're bringing people in Zimbabwe.
16 people are coming here from overseas. 4 or 5 of them have been here before.
Yes.
The rest are excited about the experience of coming here, and not just as a vacation site.
Yes.
Not as a place to just come and see. You know, because Africa is formed as, you know, come to see wildlife or come to Africa, and you know, but Africa is much more than that. So I know people, and I brush shoulders with people who want to come and see what the experience of doing business would be like here.
Wow.
And I think it's a wonderful time for Africa.
I'm happy, especially for Zimbabwe. This would be a game changer.
Yeah, I think so too. And I'm really excited about the time and what will happen in the future here.
So the businesses that you have abroad in America, is it restaurant or other business?
Actually, no. This is my first attempt at a restaurant.
First attempt?
First attempt at a restaurant.
Wow.
I do in the States, abroad I do technology and systems integration, and but my father, this was dedicated to my dad, you know, and he was an excellent cook, and not by trade, he was an engineer by trade. I am also an engineer, but the environment of my family was everyone is over our house eating. The family was always there. He loved to see people eat, enjoy their food. And so we dedicated this place to him, where people can come enjoy the food, and we have one big happy family.
It's amazing. I mean, that's love.
Yeah,
you know, you yourself coming to this place knowing that I dedicated this to my father, and people coming to this place and enjoying themselves. That's a dream come true. And
we give credit to you guys too, because what you guys are doing is having a conversation that's not had. You know, most of these conversations are in passing. Oh, you want to go to Africa? That's it. But when we see your content, we realize that there's more than just what you see in tourism. You see real people attached to the stories that you're talking about. And their challenges and their stories and their backdrop and all the things that make them who they are. That's what people need to see. That's the story that we need to talk about.
What about the Africa that you used to see on television, on social media? Is it the same that you are seeing now?
Well, no. Well, you know something? As with Jamaica, it's all about programming and commercialism, you know. People, larger countries many times will say, oh, you only go there for the beaches and this and that. Or, you know, if you're going to Africa, you know, it's wild animals and safari. And you don't realize until you really look deeper that our Africa has some of the most advanced cities and companies and technology, and it's way beyond just a safari type thing. It's a place where you can get a little bit of everything. The same thing with Jamaica. Jamaica is, you know, wonderful. Many people told it as, oh, don't go to this part of Jamaica because this. No, but when you get there,
you'll be shocked.
Every part of Jamaica is beautiful, and every part of Jamaica has our culture. Our culture is very strong, like I said before.
Yeah, it is.
And we won't forget about it. So whether you're Jamaican living in New York, or Canada, Europe, or anywhere else in, you know, over 100 and something other, 200 something countries, we're still the same way. We don't come to play around. We come to broadcast, take part in, and advance that which we are doing and the culture we are associating.
That's the thing that Africans have to adapt. We have to address this whole situation. You are from Jamaica. You did come to Africa. And we are experiencing this. We're gaining exposure. That's amazing. But when Africans sometimes, when they go out there, they barely showcase or portray their culture. And we have to learn from other people.
You have to feel good about where you come from, who you are.
Thank you.
I don't push any particular politics or country, but why not push those things that are true to you, to other people, and let them see the beauty even in your culture. I mean, I visited, I've been in SA, I've been in, you know, all of SA really, you know, and Zambia and other countries in the SADC Union. And from one person or one border to the next border, you're still looking at the same people. You're still looking at the same people. So we have to do away with the borders in our minds and start to cross over those and start to look at it as one unique, one open picture of Africa, not just one piece of Africa.
Do you think that would make a huge difference in Africa?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It all starts again with ideas. What you want to see, you focus in, and that's what you want to see, that's what you'll promote. If persons on the continent really understand that it's not about a border, it's not about a visa or a passport, but it's all about the land and the people that are on the land, and that we all have the same experience, no matter what government you're under, no matter what, we all have the same experience.
So this whole border thing, it seems like it's limiting a lot of opportunities.
You know, I don't pay attention to borders. I pay attention to how we think. Because, quite honestly, many have borders in their minds.
Yes.
And that's what should come down, the borders of our minds, really. And realize that we can move beyond that which we see and see what's going on over here.
Wow.
Yeah.
And address it most of the time.
Yeah, and realize that we're all the same people. We're all the same people. We all have the same needs.
On social media, when people are looking at Africa, they're looking at it in the bad light. But you are here, and you're saying it's Africa. It means it's amazing.
It is amazing, bro.
Oh wow!
It's a wonderful place. One other thing now, because I'm here over a year.
A year.
Yeah. One other thing that I see, even the planting of maize.
Okay.
How quick it grows. You know what I mean? In no time you have food to eat.
Exactly.
There is one other thing.
Yeah.
Like nice houses.
Yeah.
Pretty houses, but they get a backyard with maize and something. So what to say? What to say, bro? It's good, but it's amazing, man. Africa is good, man.
And yet people,
Zimbabwe is great.
Thank you for saying that. And yet people say that in Zimbabwe they don't have nice houses, but you're saying nice houses.
Oh man, I see fabulous places here.
Oh wow.
Fabulous places.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
much. It's great, man.
So how has it been running a restaurant, a Jamaican restaurant in Zimbabwe?
Well, you know, Jamaica is a brand.
Yes, definitely.
Jamaica is a brand. We just have, we celebrate Reggae Month, and a band was here, and I feel at home.
Yes.
So, as a Jamaican restaurant, people are coming to try our food and see what Jamaican eat, because they love Jamaican music, they love Jamaican vibe, so now they're coming to try our food. We do appreciate that.
We have about 240 something seats, right? So so we can take care of weddings. We do catering. Wedding caterings. Wow. We do all type of events.
Wow. It seems like you did invest a lot to renovate this place.
Yeah, it was nice, but it was well worth it. It was well worth it. What you're standing here is just an outside lounge we call the Sky Deck.
Sky Deck.
And so if you have a personal party of 20 or so, 25 people that you want to kind of get away from the action downstairs, they can come up here and hang out. We can make it private, and they get a private server here, and they get to experience a little bit of the cuisine and the restaurant and the culture and the music up here, away from all the action.